let's talk about how to price your digital products. So hot. Let me go close this window. Let's talk about how to price your digital product for success. When I started in digital marketing 7 years ago, the prices were pretty similar. Digital product, ebooks, checklists were one price, and then courses were another price. Now I see full on juicy courses, sometimes free, $10. Then I see a few $1,000, three, four, five, $10,000. How exactly are you going to be pricing that? Let's go over that. Finding the right price for your digital product can definitely be challenging the comparison game. Maybe you've never done this before. The very first thing you have to understand is your target audience. For me personally, my target audience is definitely trying to better themselves. They're trying to get from A to Z and they want a shortcut. But I also understand my target audience, it's not really going to be high ticket. At the time of this recording, you're not going to see me charging $30,000 for a coaching program. I'm always keeping them in mind. The very first step, knowing your target audience and also conducting the market research. You need to go figure out where your competitors are priced at. Are you going to be at the very tippy top of the pricing, or are you going to be that budget, or are you going to be somewhere in the middle? All of those insights are going to help you pick the price right for you. That means that you need to create your ideal client profile. You also need to consider factors like preferences, spending habit, pain point. What is it that they want help with? Number two is you're going to figure out what is it that you're spending to create this product. Now, I know that it's not really a physical product. I'm going to tell you what I use to create my digital product. ConvertKit, and ConvertKit is for my email. Canva to create a lot of the digital stuff. I also use Google Docs to create a few checklists that are just easier to create on there. I use Teachable and Snipfeed to host my products, whether that is a full-on course. I usually use Teachable for that. But for a lot of the smaller courses and ebooks and things like that, I use Snipfeed. Total side note, the reason why I do it like that is because I want to teach my girls that if Teachable is a little bit too intimidating, they can start off with something like Snipfeed and have a pretty successful business, booking calls and things like that. I'll link a Snipfeed video for you. I use Descript to edit my videos, Notion to keep everything organized, my notes. I also use my camera. I'm using my small Canon, but I have a bigger Canon. It turned into my webcam. Calculate everything that you use, softwares, equipment. I bought this specifically for YouTube. As a background, super cute poster. Perhaps you got a photographer for your branding, for your up and coming product. My friend Glennie, I love talking about her on this channel, took my masterclass all about digital product creation, got excited, and she sent me a text saying, you know what? I'm so pumped. I want to go get a branding photo shoot. She can factor that when creating her product and coming up with the price for it. Number three is you're going to determine your unique value proposition. What the heck is that? Think about it like this. What sets you apart from your competitors? What sets your digital product apart from your competitors, from your market? My camera didn't feel like downloading. It's not even camera ready. It's a mess everywhere. One of the things that you have to keep in mind when you are pricing, are you going to do the whole $9.99, $9.97 versus a flat number? There are people and studies that say when you end your pricing at $97, there's a higher chance for them to buy. Does that mean that people that don't price it at that price don't get sales? No, it doesn't. I've seen people that price their product at $597 and people that price their things at $600. It's the same idea, but there's so much more than just that. So make sure that you're really paying attention to what I was previously explaining when it comes to your costs, what it takes to actually do what you need to do, and also the problem that you're solving. Really focus on that. The bigger the problem that you're solving, the more you get to charge, whether you're going to price at $97, $99, or the full pricing. You can also think about saying something like for the year. For example, if you're going to charge $1,200, but you're having like a membership type of pricing, like a 12-month option, you can say $1,500 for the year versus $1,500. Does that make sense? You can think about how you can price something for as tiers. So maybe like a basic, a standard, and a deluxe. A basic can be just the actual product, and a standard and deluxe add perhaps different trainings or calls with you. That way you have some options of people that may not be able to pay your deluxe pricing, but they really want to get into the content. Look, at the end of the day, your customer is going to buy because they like you and because your message is so clear. They know exactly what you're selling. So make sure that you really focus on your messaging, especially on your sales page, and ultimately test around a few of the options when it comes to pricing. All right. Okay, let's get back to the video. Constant sales devalues what you're doing. Unless this is part of your strategy, don't do sales being desperate to get a sale. Maybe that could be your Black Friday strategy to wheel them in, potentially upsell them into a coaching program. I want you to be able to build a sustainable product. I don't know if you go to Zara, I bought a pink suit. It was full price. I paid like $200 for the top, $100 for the bottom. Was like 70% off within a month of me going. I felt so dumb. I felt disrespected to the max. Like, how can you do this to me? I literally paid you full price. Imagine your customers feeling that way. Like, what? I paid $1,000 and you're selling it for $200. If you have a sale, 20-30% off sale, consider the benefit, but as well as what is your overall plan for your sale. If you have not even created a digital product, you're like, I kind of want to start. I want to figure out how much money I can make. I'm going to link a video below about different digital products that you can create, even if you're not tech savvy. But if you do already have a product, you need to promote it. That's the next video that I want to make sure that you watch. I will be linking all of the videos, resources right below this video. Bye.